take you straight to breaking developments in the US right now, where rioters are burning down Minneapolis. Our US correspondent Tim Avia is in the thick of it. He is right there. Tim, someone has just been attacked moments ago.
Yeah, Alex, this happened about 10 minutes ago, just as we were coming past, actually. Up there on the hill, a man has been stabbed in the upper chest. At the moment, people are trying to render him first aid. No anyone official on site yet. You can see people standing around trying to protect him. Now, after that happened, there was a big brawl that broke out. Now, the person we're told who stabbed him is over here, but you can see behind these crowds, it was a young white man who stabbed a young black man. And that's really got the crowd aggro. Now, the only reason he is still there is someone has actually accosted him and is holding him there at gunpoint, hoping the police will arrive. But at this stage, we've actually seen some police come down the street. They came down about 2 minutes ago and turned the wrong way, and sitting there, protesters and looters started sprinting everywhere. But at this stage, they still haven't come down here. And of course, we also have police. The police station is only about 100 metres that way, but no one's coming out of there either. So at this stage, you've got the injured man sitting there on the hill, no one from an official capacity helping him when he really needs to be in hospital, and a really ugly situation happening over here with growing anger. A lot of people surrounding this man who's done the alleged stabbing. So
police, are they coming towards you at all? Are they on their way?
Department to show up. We did call.
No, they came down here and they actually turned left. They turned the wrong way. Now they're sort of blockading down the end of the street, and they're not actually coming down. You know, it is an uncertain situation. We've got choppers overhead looking at what's going on. But yeah, these people were involved in the fight before. They think they're going to try and take him to hospital, perhaps. Because at this stage there's no one else here doing anything. So I think this is what looks like going to happen. They're going to probably try and drive him to hospital because the police are obviously possibly too nervous to come down here, seeing no one from any paramedics coming in here either, because it is such a volatile situation. The police are now coming down here. We'll turn around. Here come 4 police cars. Wow. So they're going to come in, and we'll wait and see what happens now. But
yeah, here they come.
This is the first time we've seen police all morning in hours. They have not been game to come down here, obviously with the tensions. So there's the man there who's allegedly done the stabbing. They're holding him at gunpoint. We'll just wait and see what happens here.
And Tim, are you okay? Are you safe?
Gear, but they're ready to move in. Yeah, we're safe. No one's concerned with us. But here we go. Things are starting to be thrown at the police officers as they deal with this guy. He's already had eggs thrown at him. More objects are coming in. And the crowd is yelling to help this man over here. Because at this stage, the black man who's been stabbed is still lying there with no assistance being given to him. But the police are understandably reluctant to go over into that crowd. But the crowd is really getting aggro because they haven't been helped. It's really, really a tense situation. The police yelling at everyone to get back so they can have some sort of certainty when they go in. Oh, geez, that's a massive brick has been thrown at the police. There's stun guns being thrown.
We are watching live pictures out of Minneapolis in the United States. Tim Avia there in Minneapolis,
back where they are firing on the crowds.
You guys are fucking pricks.
Sorry about the language there. This is a really tense situation. Okay, so the police are now trying to set up a protective ring around the man who's been stabbed as they can render first aid. They have fired on the crowd stun guns to move them back. And now let's hopefully see things. That was a massive brick that came over. You can just see it in front of the police van there. Someone threw that at the police car. It narrowly missed a police officer. And that's what they started, then began firing. So now we're seeing reinforcements also move in. So this is really the escalation of a morning of chaos here in downtown Minneapolis. The police were prepared to stand by while the looters were going ahead, but this is something more pressing they're having to really focus on here.
Tim, can you see the man that's been stabbed right now?
Oh, I can. They are working on him, trying to save his life. Now, the police have just fired. They're firing stun guns and tear gas into the crowd to try to disperse them. Everyone's sort of moving back, and that is unfortunately only firing the crowds up a bit more. The firing of the gas in there, they are retreating, but you can see a lot of people getting ready to hurl objects back if they can. The unfortunate thing is this man here is fighting for his life, and it's a really ugly situation. We do not actually know what started this altercation. We were actually just driving into this car park and we heard the man screaming and saw a brawl with about 5 or 6 people throwing punches at each other. That is immediately what's kicked this off. Now, that was about 15, 20 minutes ago. So that's how long he has been lying there.
Tim, can you get a number on the crowd?
Is the fact that this is
a rough number on the crowd there. It looks like hundreds at least.
Oh, At least 500 people, at least. That has been conservative. And there is, of course, even as I look further down the street, there's a couple of hundred more people still waiting outside that police station. So, you know, whether they come down or not, because there is a lot of outrage. The people are actually chanting at the police now. But this is a grave situation. Now you can see over here the smashed police car window from the bricks. And now police are trying to set up a blockade and push people a long way back. Still firing those stun guns. You can still see things being thrown here at the officers. And the real tension is actually a bit down here. So it's still a really ugly situation. So at this stage, they have still not yet moved that man. They're still not moving him. See, we continue to hear explosions around here. So, yeah, well, here comes, this is tear gas coming towards us now. So yeah, what we're really waiting for now is the paramedics to get in. Here we come. The paramedics is now starting to arrive. In the terms of, you'll see a fire engine come down, but they double as paramedics.
Just incredible pictures there, Timmy. I know that.
Hey, stay away. Stay away. Stay away. Stay away. Okay, so we're getting a fair bit of aggro here, but obviously what the fear is now, how this is going to kick things off even further. They're now picking this man up. They're taking the stabbing victim away, obviously to try to get him to hospital, because I think things are looking pretty good. Attention to the crowd. They're all coming down now to the police station where they've been gathering all morning, and you really feel a shift in the mood of the crowd. There's a lot of anger here.
Timmy, we appreciate you being on. We know how difficult and dangerous it is for you there right now. We know over the last couple of hours how things have dramatically escalated where you are. We've seen that tension really build over the last couple of days, and into a point now where you're seeing people looting, people going from street to street, from shop to shop, taking goods out of them. We haven't seen any police force at all until this morning, and we see that guy, the guy who was stabbed before, that victim, being taken away in a police car.
Hang on, what's...
Okay, we're just having the stun grenades are being thrown into the crowd now because things are getting ugly. Some people are pleading for calm here, but the stun grenades are going off because it's really threatening to get ugly. You see some protesters are pleading for calm, telling people to stop throwing things. They are actually trying to get this man to safety. Down the other end of the street, people have stormed down the barricades. And here we go. This is where things will really get ugly now. The police reinforcements are coming in here to reinforce this line. They've chased off the protesters down the end of the street. They've moved away, and it's sort of more, everyone is swirling around to here. Now whether the police maybe just get out of here, and that's going to be the interesting thing, is the police are heavily outnumbered. They have fired the stun grenades into the crowd. Here they are going out to either arrest someone or do something.
Timmy, Timmy.